welcome to APD today. Let's take a look at the question. The question is, in the book of Proverbs, especially Proverbs chapter 1, who is the she that is mentioned here? Who is she? All right, so let's take a look. Let's take a look at Proverbs, right? Let's go to Proverbs, and we'll find out what's going on here. Okay, so let's take a look at it. Here we are, Proverbs 1. Go to our Bible Gateway here and take a look. This is the ESV translation. So if we scroll down to verse 20 here. Verse 20 is what we need to look at. And in verse 20 it says, wisdom cries aloud in the street, in the markets she raises her voice. So here we go. This is the beginning of the she. She, her. At the head of the noisy streets, she cries out. At the city gates, she speaks. There's another she. So you're seeing that quite often in this text here. And so when you're looking at pronouns, obviously you want to see what the antecedent is. And it starts off with wisdom. Wisdom cries aloud in the street. So the she and the her here is wisdom. Wisdom is being personified. So if you go through, it talks about, wisdom is crying out in the street. What is she crying out? And so wisdom says, how long, O simple ones, will you love being simple? How long will scoffers delight in their scoffing and fools hate knowledge? If you turn at my reproof, at wisdom's reproof, behold, I will pour out my spirit to you. I will make my words known to you. Now, the person that was asking this question was talking about, well, it seems like something that maybe like Christ would be saying. And you can see that if Jesus was standing in the street when he was present on earth and crying out these things, how long will simple ones love being simple? How long will scoffers delight in their scoffings and fool hate knowledge? If you turn at my reproof, behold, I will pour out my spirit to you. So you can kind of see where I understand where this person is getting at. Maybe they're saying, well, it's she. Well, why is it she? Because wisdom is personified as a female. Yes, it's gender. It's a female. But it's interesting, isn't it? That you could picture Jesus standing in the street saying that. Because they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord, would have known my counsel and despised all my reproof. You see that Jesus was doing that. But that's the interesting thing about the Old Testament, even the Proverbs. You find things in there that are obviously pointing to Christ. Christ is throughout the Old Testament. So my answer to that is, it's wisdom. It's the she and her. It is wisdom. That's what specifically the text is talking about. I understand that, you could see that correlation there. What Christ is the Logos. He is the Word. He is wisdom. He is knowledge. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of all wisdom and knowledge. So really, he is the source of all wisdom. He is the source of all knowledge. And so if you are throwing away wisdom, if you're just chucking that aside, really, ultimately, you're throwing the Lord away. And so the warning here obviously is not to do that you should love wisdom. If wisdom is reproving you, then you should accept it and be happy about it and celebrate it and do it and follow it. And don't be simple, don't be a fool, be wise. So that's my answer for that question. Yes, it is wisdom. So if you have any other questions, hey, send me a note, send me email, message me if you got my account, or if you see me at church, let me know, and I'll try to answer your question.